Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Brandon Rosa. Welcome to episode 268 of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this Xbox podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. The show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please subscribe on your favorite and leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. The big game out last week was Neon White, and the games coming out this week include Darkest Dungeon 2, Retaliate, Aerial Knights We Never Yield, Evil v Evil, Flock, Let's School, Magical Delicacy, The Palace on the Hill, Bowpath of the Teal Lotus, Clem, Nobody Wants to Die, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, Speed the Board, RPM Road Punk Mayhem, PPA Pickleball Tour 2025, Dungeons of Hinterberg, Flintlock The Siege of Dawn, Shim, Shield King, World Cruise Story, Tennis Club Story, Dragon Bobby, Soul Searching, Kinutsugami Path of Goddess, and the big one, EA Sports College Football 25. Now to last week's biggest news stories, and we have three to cover this week. Number 1, Xbox Game Pass standard tier won't include day one titles as Microsoft hikes prices again. Rebecca Valentine and Ryan Zindale at IGN write, Microsoft has quietly revealed it will not include day one releases like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and the standard Xbox Game Pass tier amid price hikes to the service. First reported by Windows Central and outlined on Xbox support, Microsoft is raising the price of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate from $16.99 to $19.99 a month. In the US, it's also replacing the more basic $10.99 Xbox Game Pass console tier with Xbox Game Pass Standard, a $14.99 option which doesn't include the beloved Day 1 release feature. Quote, specific entries to the Game Pass Ultimate library, end quote, access to EA Play, Xbox Cloud Gaming, perks, quests, and discounts on games in the Game Pass library. Microsoft didn't commit to eventually bringing these titles to Xbox Game Pass either, saying titles such as Call of Duty Black Ops 6, quote, may be added to the library at a future date, end quote. Those wanting to play these games at launch, potentially at all, will therefore need to pay for the rolling $19.99 a month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate tier once these price changes go into effect for new members on July 10, 2024, and for existing members on September 12, 2024. PC Game Pass is also rising from $9.99 a month to $11.99 a month, while its most basic Xbox Game Pass Core tier is seeing prices rise from $59.99 to $74.99 a year. It will remain at $9.99 a month, however. Finally, Microsoft will allow its users to prepay for Xbox Game Pass for console for up to 13 months going forward. Users with more than 13 months already paid for will not be affected. These price rises will go into effect worldwide, with a full list of affected countries and specific changes in local currencies available on Xbox support. Microsoft last raised prices on Xbox Game Pass in 2023, raising the Ultimate tier price from $14.99 a month to $16.99 a month, in its first price hike since 2017. Paying $14.99 a month for Xbox Game Pass therefore nets users significantly less than it did just 1 year ago, with Microsoft essentially removing day one titles, EA Play, cloud gaming, and free perks from the service in that time. Rumors have circulated since May 2024 that Xbox was pondering an additional price increase, especially given the planned addition of future Call of Duty games day one to the service following Xbox's acquisition of Activision Blizzard last year. The gaming arm has also been making a number of cost-cutting changes in recent months, including shutting down Tango Gameworks and Arcane Austin in May, and announcing the layoff of 1,900 staff members in January. Well, there it finally is. I gotta admit, I know they kinda tried to bury this on the Xbox support, but I'm surprised they didn't announce this with some big positive announcements, such as the reveal that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was going into Game Pass. I guess they're really trying to disassociate the two, especially given how Microsoft in the court hearings when trying to purchase Activision Blizzard arguing with the regulators that just because they're adding Activision Blizzard games and Call of Duty does not mean that we will raise the prices. But that's exactly what you did, and I am honestly still okay with it. I think it makes it tremendously confusing for those not in the know, since there are now technically 5 different tiers associated with Game Pass, or at least 5 different options. So it's not a problem for me. I still think $19.99 is the best entertainment that I pay for. If I buy 4 $70 games in a year, I'm more than paying for my service already. And you get these huge back catalog of other games. It just makes it easy for me, and I like my fixed costs associated with gamings, but that's just me. Number 2, Microsoft's Xbox TV app now available on Amazon's Fire Sticks. Tom Warren at The Verge writes, Microsoft is launching its Xbox TV app on select Amazon Fire TV Sticks today. The app, which Microsoft first announced last month, provides access to Xbox Cloud Gaming, allowing subscribers of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate to stream a variety of Xbox titles to some Fire TV devices. The Xbox app will initially be available only on the Fire TV 4K Max 2023 and Fire TV Stick 4K 2023, and will be identical to the same app available on Samsung's recent TV and monitors. All you'll need is a compatible Fire TV Stick, a Bluetooth-enabled wireless controller, and an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription to stream Xbox games. Microsoft is working to allow Xbox Cloud Gaming to stream your entire Xbox library and not just titles that are part of Game Pass. That's expected to arrive in the coming months, albeit likely with some games excluded due to publishers that aren't willing to be part of Xbox Cloud Gaming. Microsoft previously promised that Xbox Cloud Gaming would support your existing game library by the end of 2022, but that has been significantly delayed. Microsoft also scrapped plans to launch a dedicated subscription version of Xbox Cloud Gaming, and a dedicated Xbox Cloud Gaming console was cancelled due to price issues. The Xbox launch on Amazon Fire TV Sticks marks the first time such an app has launched on a device other than Samsung TVs and monitors. Microsoft has been leaning into getting its Xbox TV app on more devices, rather than producing cloud gaming hardware. Microsoft also worked with Meta to launch an Xbox Cloud Gaming app for Quest VR headsets, and I expect to see the same Xbox app continue to show up on more devices in the future. Exactly, Xbox is trying to put this on any possible device, anything with a screen and enough power to run their cloud gaming app. We're going to see this popping up more and more. Because of this, I did upgrade my Fire Stick 4K Max in the living room on the big old beautiful OLED, and tried it out this week, and it worked pretty good. I mean, it's nice to have that option. Hard for me to really justify not being on my dedicated hardware upstairs, but I love at least the portability and being able to travel and go other places and getting a pretty decent experience on basically any screen, or at least the big living room TVs, by just plugging your Fire Stick in. I love that Xbox continues to give us options for when we're trying to decide the games we want to play, on what devices we want to play them, anywhere we want to play them. Do I sound like Phil? Yep, I guess I'm a little brainwashed. And number 3, City Skylines 2 Xbox Series X and S launch delayed again. Tom Lester, True Achievements, writes, we won't be collecting the City Skylines 2 achievements on Xbox Series X and S in October, as we had hoped, as Paradox Interactive has announced that City Skyline 2 for Xbox has been delayed again. It looks like we'll be seeing the city management game sitting in our list of upcoming Game Pass games longer still. While players in PC and PC Game Pass have been collecting City Skylines 2 Windows achievements since October 2023, it's been a long wait for those of us on console. Paradox Interactive initially delayed the console version into spring 2024 for additional polish. It was then delayed back in April as developer Colossal Order was having trouble getting City Skylines 2 to the necessary level of optimization for a console release. The team had suggested that it was hoping to have a release build targeted for October 2024, but that doesn't look to be happening. After the success of its predecessor, we have high hopes that City Skylines 2 could become one of the best games on Game Pass. Exactly, this is one of those games that I wanted to include because it does have a pretty big cult and mass following, and seemingly another Game Pass darling. So sorry to those who were excited this year, it's seemingly going to be into 2025. Thank you all for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please subscribe on your favorite podcast service, share with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. This past week I haven't had too much time to game, but I am excited to game more this weekend and jump back into Elden Ring. That game is something special. I bet you've not heard or read that anywhere on the internet, but I am officially drinking the Kool-Aid. A game has not got me quite like this, and in some time it is truly a great time. My name is Brandon Rose. You can follow me on Xbox at Bros93. Hope you all have a great week. Stay safe and keep on gaming.